umba 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 bow umba umba oi umba 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 bow umba umba oi umba 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 oi umba umba oi
What the hell was that?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. You know, it's September. It's mid-September, and that's a wonderful time for independent filmmakers. Why? Because all of the Halloween gear is out, which means if we're working on a project where we need some specific garb, we may not have to make it. We may actually be able to go out and find it or find pieces of it that we can put together. And by golly Jiminy Dahooty, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a little trip to see if we can find some pieces of garb that we need for the new film, Knights of the Secret Kingdom. I've actually found some. The character Wheat has his outfit now. I'm looking for a king's robe, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for, you know, as far as that's concerned. As far as our sorceress, I have pretty much everything that I need for that because I raised daughters, and so I have some leftover clothing and garb and all kinds of strange stuff from Halloween's gone by. But we're going to take a look and see if there might be anything we might be able to use for this project as well. Also, I'm working on a piece of garb that I am actually creating, which is a kind of a magic vest thing, and it's made out of patchwork leather. That one's going to take a while to put together, but fortunately that scene is way down the line, so I got some time to work on that. And some other things that hopefully you will find entertaining. So, without any further ado or any new adults, let's get going! Okay, so here's the thing. We can go to the, like Party City or something like that, and spend $49.95 for an outfit that your kid's going to wear for one day. But we're going to do this a little different. We're going to go to the Goodwill store, because they have a lot of that stuff too, and it's a lot cheaper. And they have a lot of other stuff too that we might be able to use, so we'll go there first. Well, fortunately, there is a Goodwill store very nearby, so we're going to go over there right now. See, I'm shooting from a different angle today. Oh, and I'm turning the camera in strange directions. So we're going to go over there and take a look. Now, basically what we're looking for is for the king's robes, and I do know that there is a costume that actually has that. But you know what, if we find anything else that looks like it might be usable, what the heck? We'll pick it up now. If I don't use it in this project, maybe I'll use it in the next. Of course, this project may break us, so who knows if there'll be a next. Anyway, so it's right up here, right up the road here. We're almost there already. So let's go. Alright, this is the Goodwill store that we're at. This is like a minute and a half, 2 minutes away from where I live. This is a really nice one too, it's pretty big. So let's go see what they got. So these racks are filled with all kinds of costumes. Out of package things mostly. But we should be able to find what we're looking for. We're not looking for leather pants, but you know. Let's take a look down the aisles here. No, this isn't the king's robe, but this might be something good for the sorceress. It's for someone between 5'9" and 5'11", so it will work on our sorceress, who is a tall girl. Let's try that. What is it, $4.99? No sweat. It's a tire swing for somebody with really bad aim. Okay, so we got part of what we need. Well, it looks like we're going to head out to Party City, see if we can find that robe. I'm pretty sure we can. It's just not looking for what it's going to cost. Oh well. Comes out of the company funds, not mine. Now, when I say the company funds, I'm referring to the studio funds. And actually, it is kind of mine. Because I'm the one who puts most of the money into it. We do get donations and we sell films and so forth, but in the end, I wind up paying for most of this. So, but right now, we're in pretty good shape because we did get a donation. And I'm trying to utilize it as much as I can for this project. Because we want it to be good. Oh, vibrations somehow! Woohoo! Okay, we're here at Party City, and no, those are not like fake ravens up there for Halloween. Those are freaking pigeons. It gives you an idea of their opinion of coming here, and mine too, but still. I don't think I'll walk under the sign. Okay, it's a pretty good bet we're gonna find what we're looking for here. Oh look, someone's filming me filming them.
Oh my god, I can't film you.
Okay, so the strangest never stops here. Anyway, this is the costume wall, and what we're looking for is not going to be there. So we'll go over here. We'll go down here. That was kind of entertaining. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. And look at that. Yeah, that might be a little bit out of our budget right now. There's a unique side. That's if you're finding somebody's hiding around the corner. Good quality. Alright, well that didn't work out because that's just too freaking expensive right now. But I have an alternate idea because we're not too far away from Hobby Lobby, so we're going to try something else. Now that is a thing of beauty. Or that could be a thing of beauty. Oh my god, that's nice. This is a thing of ugly, but it gets me where I want to go. And this is what happens when you don't know how to park. Anyway, out to Hobby Lobby. Well, things didn't go according to plan. I didn't get the... went out to get one thing, and I got something else. But part of this is crafting, and part of this is still for the same film, but it's for the sorceress. So our villain got some wardrobe, but our... well, he's not really the hero, but our good guy didn't get any. So we're going to head back to the old homestead, and I have a guitar lesson at 2:45, so we got to get back for that and put some of this other stuff to work. That's what I say. I did. I just now said it. Okay, here's the alternate situation. I want a donut. I don't get to snack much anymore because of, you know, health things and what I do to take care of myself, but dad blasted, I want a donut. So we're gonna go stop by, there's a Dunkin Donuts on the way home. I'm gonna stop by there and get a donut. A donut. Not 5 donuts and a cup of coffee, just a donut. It'll probably be a really big donut, but I'm gonna get a donut. Donut. Well, I'm gonna relax for a minute. I got an orange juice. I got a donut too, but it's gonna wait a little while. This is a good day for a road trip. The weather is just right. It's in the 80s today instead of the 100s. And I live in Arizona, which is beautiful. And there's a lot to see, a lot to do, but it's a work day. That's right, the mundane job at the bowling center. Then this weekend, I have free time. And actually, this weekend, I'm thinking of scouting locations for the film project. So if I do that, I'll drag you guys along. But we'll see what happens there. I'm either going to do it this weekend or next weekend. Depends how the time works out. So I'm going to drink my orange juice. And then I'm going to head home, have me donut, and on to other things. I am sitting here cutting little squares of leather for a prop. Hopefully, it's a prop I'll be able to complete in time. I think I will. But it seems like this project has kind of taken over my life, and I'm good with that because my life can tend to be a little bit on the dull side sometimes. But right now, it's getting kind of interesting because of what I'm trying to do for this film project and what the plans are and everything. This kind of activity stems from watching behind the scenes of good movies and saying, oh man, if I had the opportunity, if I had the money, I could do something like that, and I want to make this project just, just so close to being that exciting and that entertaining, right down to cutting things that don't want to cut here, apparently. There we go. Wait till you see the way I'm going to put it together. Daddy. This thing is either going to be looking really awkward, but be a cool prop, or it's going to be one of the most uncomfortable things ever made in the history of mankind, as far as leather vested props are concerned. Alright, so that's what's going on. Okay, I've been working on my website, or actually my Facebook page for Knights of the Secret Kingdom. And I see it's actually not doing too bad. We don't have a lot of people on it yet, but hopefully that'll change. But I want to tell you something. Here it comes, folks. Something that just drives me crazy. One of many things that drives me crazy about Facebook.
It's time for Eddie's Weekly Grind!
Yeah.
It's a thing called Share If You Agree. Share If You Agree is this neat little thing that's being put on memes, which are also another annoying thing, or people stating, say this and share, so forth and so on. When you see something that you agree with on Facebook, there's nothing wrong with just saying, yeah, I agree with that. I can believe that. But share if you agree is basically saying, if you don't share this, you don't agree. You're forcing somebody into a corner. I'll share when I bloody well feel like sharing. If it doesn't fit with the motif or the setup of my Facebook page, I'm not going to share it. Okay? Now, because it may have absolutely nothing to do with anything that I discuss or anything that deals with me personally, but I may agree with it anyway. The one that's even worse is share if you agree. Make a comment if you believe this. So basically, what they're saying is if you don't leave a comment, then you don't believe it. Okay? And some of them will nail you with all three things. Share if you agree. Like if you're going to do something about it. Comment if you truly believe this to be true. Or ignore it and you're a jerk. You should not be stuck into that situation when you're on Facebook. So listen, gang, if you send me something or you post something that says share if you agree or like if you whatever, blah, blah, blah. If I don't share it and I don't like it and I don't comment on it, it doesn't mean I don't agree with it. It just means I don't want necessarily all of this crap on my Facebook page. Because if I share it, that's where it's going. I could share it with other people, but I don't want them to hate me. It's like getting chain mail. You used to get chain mail when I was growing up. I used to get chain letters all the time. Continue this chain or you will die! And it became really, really kind of annoying. Facebook has become like the chainmail central. Today is National Put Your Shoe in Your Ear Day. Put your shoe in your ear, take a picture and send it to 20 people, and you will become rich. It doesn't work, folks. Anyway, that notwithstanding, the Knights of the Secret Kingdom Facebook page is up. I'm going to try to put some more stuff on it. There is a link to the Kid Stuff Films page, and I'm actually planning on adding a page specifically dedicated to this film. Now, if things go well with this film, I'm intending that all subsequent projects are going to be big. This means no more Weeblefester. Yay! Yay for me, anyway. And if we do make a Weeblefester, it's going to be a $20 million production with Industrial Light and Magic. I'll probably have Rick Baker come out and no, it's never going to happen. Anyway, so that's the name of that tune. Okay, it's time to get out on the road. We're going to scout a location at a place called Papago Park, which is about 15-20 minutes away for our shooting our next scene in Knights of the Secret Kingdom. Now, this is probably one of the few location shoots we have to do, and I was originally wanting kind of a forest region, but we have to go quite a distance to get that. Well, quite a distance is relative, actually, but further than a lot of my cast parents want to send their kids or drive their kids. So we're going to go check this spot out, and I've been looking at some pictures. I think it's going to work out. I think it's a good location. So let's go take a look, shall we? Let's take a ride out to Papago Park. I didn't even know that was a word. This is now I think I've been to Papago. I can't remember. I think I have. There's quite a number of parks out here that look very similar to every other park out here. When you live in the desert region, it kind of gets that way. But the pictures I saw from Papago actually look like it might work for our film project. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I even put on my white Do It Because I Want to shirt, and I have my Kid Stuff shirt here, and we're going to go and work in a right turn lane behind someone going straight. You would think that would make it to Eddie's Weekly Gripe, but I don't think so, because I think this is everybody's weekly gripe. You want to make a right-hand turn, and some ding-dong is sitting there pointing straight, and there was no one next to him up to this point. Who knows? I don't know where they're going, so I shouldn't say anything. I've done it myself. But it's okay when I do it. It's just not okay when someone else does it. Anyway. Oh, so here we go. Accelerate. Thank you. Woohoo! I don't know if I've pointed out much about where I live. For those of you who don't know the area that I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and Phoenix it's okay. I'm not a fan of cities. As cities go, Phoenix it takes up a lot of space, but it's not exactly full of high-rises and things like that. And you only have to travel about 30 seconds to be away from all of that anyway. And I'm going to open my roof. I bet you that sounds interesting. So right now we're out on the 51, and we're going to take the 51 to 52nd Street, which is the Arizona 202 East. And then we'll get out to Papago Park and take a look. That's what we'll do. We are almost to our destination here. This is actually where the Phoenix Zoo is located. So I don't know. I may have to visit the zoo while I'm here. Doesn't mean I will. Just means I may have to. Okay, so technically we're still in the zoo area, but this is Papago Park, and I'm gonna head across. I decided to park over yonder and walk to this area. It's not too far. It's on the other side of the restrooms, so if we get tired on the way, we can rest. Let's have a look around. So this is Papago Park. That is the famous hole in the rock. And you'll note, let's see if I can get zoomed up. There we go. There are people up there. There is a way to get over there, and it's from a walkway on that side. My fat butt will not make that trip, so we're not even going to consider that up there. But I think we could probably utilize some of this down here and make it work. Of course, there is an airport right over there, Sky Harbor, which might cause a bit of an issue also. We got shadows right this way. We couldn't have the boom mic on this side, we'd have to go on the opposite side. And with that, we can eliminate a lot of the airplanes. Big open area down here, and it's got some pathways that are a little bit too man-made looking. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. This is another nice area. Unfortunately, I don't think it'd work for us by nature of the fact that this is kind of a popular area, and it's also a footpath picnic table. I think this would probably work for the Tiki Bob location, except that again, it's in kind of a well-used area, and we'd have to shoot quick. That might work if there's nobody parked in that zone, and we can always change the pitch of the shot and make it work. Oh, there's something there. Huh. So I don't know if this area will work. We'll think about it. This spot isn't too bad either. If we catch a light at the right time, we'll be able to do that. We got water, we got pampas grass, palm trees, and a spigot, so we just kind of not go. So you're bringing two artificial pieces and a little tiki sticking right here. This spot right now. Let's see where we are in relation to everything else. All right, well, we got what we need. So it's time to head home. But I think that we might do the zoo on this or one of these upcoming episodes. Weekend trip to the Phoenix Zoo. If you've never been to the Phoenix Zoo, I never liked zoos, really. I was never a fan of zoos because I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area and we had the San Francisco Zoo, and you have to understand that, no offense to the San Francisco Zoo, but back in the 60s and the 70s, the zoo was basically a bunch of concrete cages. And it really wasn't much fun. I mean, it was, you get to see the animals, they look miserable. And so I lost my real taste or desire to go to a zoo. And then my daughter, my eldest daughter, who, if you follow the diaries, you have met, she introduced me to the Phoenix Zoo. And then it was a whole nother story entirely. Phoenix Zoo is fantastic. It's beautiful. And it is so well maintained and so well kept up and so, just so nice. And the animals have lots of room. They're not in cages. They have, you know, their habitats and all like that. And it's just a great zoo. And it's themed out, you know, it's very thematic too. There's certain areas you go through, it's like you're walking through an old town or some kind of safari or excavation or something. It's just really, really cool. So I think maybe we'll take a trip to the Phoenix Zoo. If not tomorrow, because I have all day tomorrow. And they're open till 5 daily. So if not tomorrow, maybe in the next week or week after. Now that the weather's cooled off a bit. I say that while I'm sweating my brains out, but we'll see what happens. So let's head back to the old homestead, because that's where I'm going. Well, gang, I think that's going to be it for this week, or this week and a half, or this week and 3 days, or week and 5 days, whatever it was. Next week we will have new stuff, and I'm thinking about, I might take you guys to the zoo. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. Might do it next week, because I may just go tomorrow, in which case I will film it for next week. You see the way I do that? Because none of this happens in any kind of sequential order or anything like that. But in any case, I'll have that going on. More with the new film project. I'll be working on some new props, and I have some big props I have to make too. And the air conditioner is blowing probably on the microphone. But little I can do about that. But it feels good because, as you know, as you can tell by what I'm wearing, I just got back, or we just got back from Papago Park, and it was a little bit on the warm side out there. Not killer hot, but it was pretty warm. Not a place I want to shoot during the summer, but we're in the fall now, so we'll see what happens. So, yeah, so come on back next time, and I have some new stuff for you. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.